Hello everyone, welcome to this series on literary theories, and in this video we are going to discuss Engelsian Marxist criticism. Introduction. Engelsian Marxist criticism, distinct from the Leninist approach, represents a more nuanced and flexible interpretation of Marxist literary theory. Rooted in the ideas of Friedrich Engels, this form of criticism emerged as a significant counterpoint to the more rigid doctrines imposed by Soviet Union during the 1930s. Engelsian Marxist criticism thrived in various forms, especially among intellectuals in exile or those working under suppression. This video explores the development and key concepts of Engelsian Marxist criticism, its connection to Russian formalism, and its influence on subsequent literary theories. The rise of Russian formalism. During the 1920s, a group of scholars known as the Russian formalists emerged as key figures in the development of literary criticism. Although not strictly Marxist in spirit, their work had a profound impact on Engelsian Marxist criticism. The most prominent members of this group included Viktor Shklovsky, Boris Tomaszewski, and Boris Eichenbaum. Their ideas focused on the close formal analysis of literature, emphasizing that the language of literature has its own unique procedures and effects, distinct from ordinary language. One of the central concepts introduced by the formalists was Shklovsky's idea of defamiliarization or making strange, which posited that literary language has the power to make the familiar world appear new, thereby opening it to reprisal. This concept, detailed in Shklovsky's essay Art as Technique, became a cornerstone of formalist theory. Another significant idea was Tomaszewski's distinction between story, fabula, and plot, sujet, where the former refers to the actual sequence of events and the latter to their artistic presentation, often involving reordering and juxtaposition to heighten literary effect. Formalism and Engelsian Marxism. The distinction between reality and its verbal representation in literature, as emphasized by the formalists, steered criticism away from viewing literature as merely a mirror of reality. This idea resonated with Engelsian Marxist critics, who saw literature as a complex, constructed system rather than a simple reflection of the material world. The formalist ideas, especially those related to defamiliarization and the distinction between story and plot, laid the groundwork for the later development of structuralism and influenced Engelsian Marxist critics in their analysis of literary texts. The influence of Russian formalists in exile. The Russian formalists faced significant challenges in their homeland as their work was disbanded by the Soviet Party. However, some, like Mikhail Bakhtin, remained in Russia, while others went into exile, continuing their work abroad. Roman Jakobson, a key figure in this movement, founded the Prague Linguistic Circle after moving to Prague. He, along with René Valek, who later moved to America, became influential in the New Criticism movement, which built upon many Russian formalist ideas, particularly the emphasis on close verbal analysis and the recognition of literary language as a distinct medium. The Frankfurt School and Engelsian Marxism. The suppressed Russian formalists also influenced the Frankfurt School of Marxist Aesthetics, founded in 1923 as a political research institute attached to the University of Frankfurt. The Frankfurt School sought to combine Freud and Marx, integrating aspects of formalism into their criticism. key figures such as Walter Benjamin, Herbert Marcuse, and Theodor Adorno became central to this school of thought. They practiced a form of criticism that went beyond the rigid frameworks of socialist realism, incorporating psychoanalytic theory and exploring the complex interactions between culture, ideology, and society. Brecht and the alienation effect. Bertolt Brecht, a prominent playwright and critic associated with the Frankfurt School, developed the concept of the alienation effect in drama. This technique involved using devices that drew attention to the constructed nature of the theatrical experience, reminding the audience that what they were witnessing was a literary image, not natural reality. For example, in Brecht's play Galileo, a director figure might sit at the side of the stage throughout the performance, following the script in a book. This approach was closely linked to the formalists' idea of defamiliarization, as it emphasized the boundary between literature and life. Conclusion. Engelsian Marxist criticism, enriched by the contributions of Russian formalism and the Frankfurt School, represents a sophisticated and flexible approach to literary analysis. It moved beyond the simplistic, deterministic models of earliest Marxist criticism, recognizing the complex interplay between literature, language, and society. The ideas of defamiliarization, the distinction between story and plot, and the alienation effect have continued to influence literary criticism, offering valuable tools for understanding the multifaceted nature of literary works. Through its integration of these concepts, Engelsian Marxist criticism has left a lasting impact on the field of literary studies, emphasizing the importance of viewing literature as a dynamic, constructed system rather than a mere reflection of reality. So, this was the discussion on the Engelsian Marxist criticism. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other topic. Until then, goodbye and thank you.